Big clash today happening at Old Trafford, and lots of things are really coming out. And today, Bukayo Saka has outlined Arsenal's tactics to smash Manchester United in there for you. And I'm going to come in here and we reveal them to you. He has really outlined two basics that Arsenal players should put into action to really smash Manchester United and beat it to ashes in here onto Rokani Media Football. Then we are talking about the entire Arsenal squad that has traveled to Manchester. It has been revealed by Samuel Lucas, a United correspondent for the Manchester Evening News. Then lastly, we're going to talk about a player who has been at Manchester United and played in very many clashes like this of Arsenal versus Manchester United. He has gone ahead to give his ultimatum or opinion, and he has thrown all praise to a man who goes by the names of Mikel Arteta, a manager who really coaches the side which goes by the names of Arsenal. So that's what this mix is all about. It's all about Wayne Rooney, Mikel Arteta, Bukayo Saka, and the squad that traveled to the Manchester in there for you. Welcome to Rokani Media Football. Rokani David is my name. Smash the like button, comment, and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to go in the lower right bottom corner, smash the subscription button plus smashing hit the notification bell that will enable you get notified each and every time I upload a video onto this channel, because lots of things are really happening today and we are really going in a marathon because news is dropping. We are left with 3.5 hours for the game to start, but obviously news is coming in rapidly and I can't stop really bringing you the news in here onto the channel, which goes by the names of Rokani Media Football. Now, Bukayo Saka, while talking to Express via Football London, he said beating United would be a very big thing because they are a quality team and in good form right now. Obviously, Bukayo Saka is really accrediting United of being a team in right form, obviously, because they've gone ahead to win 3 of their last games. However much they lost two of their opening games, they've gone ahead to really find their position back, and they've been winning games and they've kept 2 clean sheets. And Bukayo Saka is saying beating United would be a very big thing. Obviously, when you look at Arsenal, if they go ahead and beat United, it will be a statement win that we are here to win the trophy. Trust me, this is the hugest test of Arsenal as far as this one is concerned, because they are playing one of the biggest teams in the league first. They've not played Man City, they've not played Chelsea, they've not played Liverpool, they've not played Tottenham. You get? But they are playing Manchester United to the biggest test of Mikel Arteta and his side of Arsenal that is looking great, and it's unbeaten and it has not lost any of the 5 games they played. They've gotten maximum points, and obviously that is the side which goes by names of Arsenal and a team which goes by names of Manchester United. Then Bukayo Saka continued to let us know that if we can go there and win, it will give us a lot of confidence going forward. It's a special rivalry. I've seen the games from before with the big tackles and the fighting. In games like this, it has to be a balance between tactics and passion. This is what he really talks about. And when you look at all of this, that if we win, we can go there and win, give us a lot of confidence. Overright, or I've already told you about that it's really a statement win and a confidence building win. If they win, that's it at Old Trafford. And secondly, it's a rivalry, you know that very well. United versus Arsenal. It is a rivalry that has been here for so long, and it's back to the levels, and the temperatures are really high, because right now, we look at United, they are really looking good, though not as Arsenal, because Arsenal has stretched 5 games of winning and Inter has only won 3. But obviously, Arsenal is really looking a good side. So, the rivalry is back and it has been rekindled, and fuel has been poured into the fire. And obviously, everything is bubbling tension and heat. That's it. Then, he said in games like this is where I want to talk about a lot. In games like this, it has to be between tactics and balance. Now, in this statement, he really outlines the 2 things Arsenal are supposed to be doing to go on and really smash Manchester United. He's talking about tactics. Tactics go to both the manager and the players, because Mikel Arteta will go on and really tell the players the tactics wants them to use against Manchester United, because he's a good tactician. According to me, he's a good coach. And he has proven it ever since he was at Man City, ever since he came in at Arsenal. Now, The manager will give the tactics to the players, and where do the players come in through? Because they are the ones that are supposed to go on the field of play and really implement them. Will they implement the tactics right? Will they read the tactics of Erik ten Hag? Because both teams are going to come in here at Old Trafford with tactics. You get? They are going to cancel themselves out. Now, the best team that cancels the tactics of the other managers most is the one that's going to be having a high chance of winning a game of football. That's why Saka is telling you about tactics, that we have to balance tactics and passion. Obviously, passion goes to the players only, because Mikel Arteta is only going to be seated onto the dugout where Arsenal is going to be seated at Manchester as the visiting team, and obviously on the touchline, space is going to be created for him, and his area is going to be demarcated. That's where he's going to be. He cannot really come on the field of play. His aim is to really make sure that all the players of Arsenal really put the tactics right on the field of play. And now that's why, as far as passion is concerned, the manager is out of this. It's the players. How are you going to put your bodies online and really fight against United? Because we've seen United, they are a fighting team nowadays. If at all you saw that game of Liverpool at Old Trafford, you saw how much they can come in and put in a fight. They ran more than Liverpool. You get? They really fouled them. They got more tackles, duels. You get? Aerial duels and ground duels won were really massive for United. So it's all about the players to go in and really put in the tactics of the manager that has really gone ahead to let them know about. Then Bukayo Saka had to continue and said the following, that passion is really important. You can't let other team have more than you, because then things get difficult in there for you. When you talk about passion, passion can win a lot. You might not have a lot of possession, but if at all your passion is high, you can come out and outcompete any team. Now, teams that are really highly spirited are really going to face one another in a game that the entire world is seated outside there waiting to see who is really going to go on and win. I support Manchester United, but I really believe that Arsenal is coming a much more better side than how they came here last season. And United is looking a much more better side than when we played Arsenal and we won 3-2 at Old Trafford. One, I don't believe that we can concede the goals that we conceded against Arsenal last season in that format. I'm not saying that Arsenal is not going to score against us. Arsenal will score against us, because keeping a clean sheet against Arsenal will be really a very huge call for United players on the team. You get? But I really believe that United can pull out a win against Arsenal. But if Arsenal is to score against Manchester United, they need to do far much better. Not that Emily Smith goal that really came in abruptly and Freddie really had to step on the feet of David De Gea. You get? So, not facing Luke Shaw this time around. It's going to be, because that second goal came in through from that left side of the left fullback. You get? But what Saka is emphasizing is passion is really important, because passion combines hard work, combines the love. Passion is big, because lots of things show passion. If you run a lot on the pitch of play and really chase for that ball, obviously you will be showing passion. If you really go on and do a professional foul and really put in those duels and win them, it will be passion. Everything that you do on the field of play to win is passion. That is positive. Everything positive driven on the field of play, it's passion. So passion is huge. That's why he's talking about it and said you can't let the other team have more than you, because then things get difficult. So he says he cannot allow United to get more passion than them, because when it does, things are going to be difficult and they won't go their way. That is Bukayo Saka. And he went ahead to say that we are in a good place right now. The next step for us is to try to bring some trophies, win more big games, and play at the highest level in there for you at Arsenal. That is Bukayo Saka. And obviously, analyzing this into the great image that Arsenal fans are going to understand it from is that, obviously saying that the good place, that's it. What a better way to say you are in a good place when you are topping the table, and a team that would have toppled you off the table drew yesterday against Aston Villa, that is Man City, and they're having 14 points. They're having 14. and Arsenal is having 15, meaning that if Arsenal wins today against Manchester United, I'm saying if, I'm not saying Arsenal are going to win because even United this game can go either way. In a good place, they are. And if at all they win, they're going to be how many points? 4 points clear ahead of Man City. You get? So, the next step for Arsenal is to try to bring some trophies. Obviously, that's what this team is being required now, because it is now looking like a team playing together. They're having the passion. Their morale is high. Now, with this superlative start of the season, Arsenal should go in and really register in what we call wins after wins, according to me. Now, he's telling us that they should win more big games. Obviously, today it's that big game he's talking about, and obviously that is Bukayo Saka and the tactics that I've talked about, and the two points as outlined to win United. It's all about tactics and passion combined. United won't survive. Really? Let's wait and see what's going to happen in there for you, because this is the game of football, and it's always the end that justifies the means, and it's always that final whistle that the referee blows and obviously gets it to the level of knowing who is really winning. Now, Wayne Rooney, one of the players that really played in these games for a very long time, ever since he joined United, I think in 2004, 2005, when he came in at Manchester United. Obviously, Rooney came in and really said, I really admire what Arteta is doing. He now has not just quality but energy in his side, and recruited brilliantly when he signed Gabriel Jesus and Alexandra Zinchenko. So, to me, some people will say, how can Rooney, one of the legends, we need to come out and really hail Mikel Arteta? Guys, unless you're a sadist, you get? Unless your head doesn't work well. But if you're outside there and you can't hail Mikel Arteta, then you are having a problem. I support United, but Mikel Arteta has really transformed Arsenal from a side they were to a side that is really looking good and a threat to any of the top 6 teams in the Premier League. The additions Rooney is talking about, Zinchenko and Gabriel Jesus, or Jesus, are really great. I would also love to be having them at Manchester United. That's it. I would like to be having Gabriel Jesus leading the line with Anton Martial and maybe Anthony or Sancho. I would love to be having that. You get? Because quality supplements quality. And when quality and talent work hard, obviously you get results. So Rooney coming out and really hailing Arteta, it's okay. And I really believe that Arteta deserves all the praise, because he's making his 3rd year at Arsenal in the December of this year, because he came in 2019, December at Arsenal. That's when he became the permanent manager of Arsenal. Obviously, he deserves the credit, because he has really done a lot. And let no one tell you that Arteta doesn't deserve the hail. He deserves the praise. I support United, but Mikel Arteta deserves the hail in here onto this channel, which goes by names of Rokani Media Football. There is something I really missed out on that I'm really looking for in here. Obviously, it's here. Because Rooney continued to say lots of things about Arsenal and how Mikel Arteta has gone ahead to build this side to be untouchable. Rooney said, if you sit in and mind block or low block and are passive against a side who move the ball as quickly and well as Mikel Arteta's team do, it's a recipe for trouble. I expect a tense, hard game, a bit like the old days, though maybe not quite as much action in the tunnel. Talking of action in the tunnel, when United was going to play Arsenal, Patrick Vieira, Roy Keane started to go after one another in the tunnel. Gary Neville, the Wayne Rooney's, could at least pick out an Arsenal player and intimidate him in the tunnel. And these were tactics that were employed by Sir Alex Ferguson and Arsene Wenger, by then the managers of Manchester United and a side which goes by names of Arsenal respectively. Now, Rooney is really anticipating for a high tense game and hard. That's it. on the pitch, it's going to be high and intense. That's it. Obviously, it's going to be like that because what do you expect in a game like this? Arsenal vs Manchester United. When every team is fighting for its life. If Arsenal wins this game, it's going to go 4 points clear of Man City. If United wins this game, it's going to be 3 points. It's going to be 3 points behind Arsenal, and United will directly go into the top 4. So this game is really clearly written. It's really having a word, tense and hard written all over it. That's it. That's it. So Rooney has come out and really told us what he thinks about this game. He has really come out and hailed Mikel Arteta. And lastly, before I really sign out, as we really wait for the team news, let's talk this. Arsenal has named its travelling squad to Manchester United, and obviously it's Ramsdale and Turner, goalkeepers. The defenders include Ben White, Cedric Soares, Tomiyasu, Holding, Gabriel Magalhaes, Saliba, Kientieni, and Zinchenko is part of the squad. We brought you this story yesterday night. Lokonga, Grant Xhaka, Emily Smith-Rowe, Vieira, Odegaard, Smith, Saka, Martinelli, Jesus, Nketiah, and Marquinhos. So that is the travelling squad of Arsenal to Manchester United. And Arsenal fans, you can now go in and tell me who do you think should start, who do you think shouldn't start into this story, and tell me what you think about Bukayo Saka coming out and really telling you the truth about what Arsenal should do to win against Manchester United. And obviously, Wayne Rooney coming out and hailing Mikel Arteta. What's your take on all of those stories I've added? It's a 3-in-1 story. Obviously, Bukayo Saka has outlined Arsenal's tactics to smash Manchester United. I sign out for now. See you later. May the Almighty God bless you abundantly. I'm out.